Hello, my name is David, and I'm conducting my interview assignment on Naisha Fist. What do you think makes a good public speaker?
I think a good public speaker has to be someone who is very confident and have to speak with eloquence, so people want to hear what they have to say.
What are some of your speaking tips that you practice?
Well, when I have to speak in public, I tend to find someone who isn't giving me eye contact so I can have something to focus on, so that way I don't get as nervous.
What are some do's and don'ts of public speaking?
First thing is, you will want to be genuine, but don't be too nice, like smiling a lot, because you have to be taken seriously for what you're saying. And you wouldn't want to fiddle a lot, like move around a lot, just stand still and don't make too many hand gestures so they don't get lost with distractions.
Thank you. Do you think public speaking was natural to you?
No, not at all.
Was it something you had to grow into, or are you still growing into it now?
I'm still going into it now.
Could you think of one event where you had to speak in front of an audience?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago in my Comm class, had to give a speech. Very, very nervous.
Okay, what about, because you was valedictorian of our senior class, how did it feel talking in front of all those people?
I felt like everybody was watching me, which was probably the case. That's why I had my head looking down at the podium the whole time.
Okay. Do you have any pet peeves that other people do when they're doing public speaking?
Yeah, I don't like people who scream. I want you to talk to me instead of talking at me. I don't like that at all.
What do you do to try to keep your audience interested?
I usually put comedy somewhere in it. A little snide remark here or there, just to give them a little chuckle.
Do you know anyone you believe that is a great public speaker?
Sarah Harris.
I was thinking more along the lines of Barack Obama, but okay.
Well, him too, but he writes his speeches. You know, he be reading off the paper at his podium. He'll say something, then he'll look up, then he'll look down and read, and it's like he's not really there yet. I figure he should be saying it off the top instead of reading the paper. You know he wrote, so why he gotta keep looking at it?
Okay, if you had to choose your audience, who would be in your audience? Complete strangers or people you know?
It depends. Because if it's something real important, I want to be in front of complete strangers. Because if I get in front of friends, we're just going to clown them, and I'm not going to get my point across.